Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to week 1 of what is going to be our mindset video series. So this is something that I've been working on and wanting to bring to you guys for a while. And to be honest, it's because this journey is about more than just the workouts and the food tracking. It goes a lot deeper than that. And so we're going to be talking about something today that can really completely shift how you're showing up, not just this week, but for the entire transformation. And that's the idea of becoming the version of you that follows through. So not just showing up occasionally, but actually stepping in and becoming her. So here is why I'm thinking about this, what I see all the time. I see amazing women and they start off amazing, super strong. They're excited. They want the results. They're willing to do the work. But then somewhere along the way, something happens. It's life. Life is what happens. Stress hits. Maybe progress starts to feel slow. Motivation starts to fade a little bit. And then that old voice in your head starts to creep back in. And it's the voice that you don't want to hear, right? It's the one that says, I'm never going to be able to do this. I've never done it before. I'm always falling off of track. I'm just somebody who can't stay consistent enough. That is not a willpower issue. What that is it's an identity issue. And so if your identity hasn't shifted, your habits are always going to pull you back to who you used to be. But guess what? That old version of you is not in charge anymore. And this is where we're going to make the shift. One of my favorite mindset tools is this. Don't set the goals based on only what you want to achieve, but base them on who you want to become. Because when you make a decision on your future self, you're just going to show up differently if you're thinking about you as the person rather than just the result. So let's play along with this just for fun. Let's say the old you skipped workouts, whenever the schedule got busy. The next level you moves your body anyways, even if it's just 10 minutes, right? So we're making those choices. We're becoming that person that we want to be. The old you maybe spiraled after a weekend of being off track and let that continue. The next level you forgives yourself, refocuses, and moves forward. It's not really like you're faking it. It's like you're practicing, right? You're not pretending, you're not faking it. You're practicing who you want to be. You're practicing being her until one day, all of that practice, you become her. So every time you follow through, even in the smallest ways, you are casting a vote for that woman that you want to become. And those votes are something that are going to build up to something really powerful. And that is self-trust. The more you do it, the more you follow through, the more confidence and trust you have in yourself as becoming that person. That's how confidence is built. Not by looking a certain way or hitting a certain number on the scale, but by showing up for yourself over and over again. So instead of asking yourself, can I do this? We're going to start asking, what would the better version of me do in this moment? And then do that just for one day, just for one meal, maybe one walk, one bottle of water. Like, start stacking those wins. And so I want to give you guys something to work on this week. It can be something, that you just make a little time for, nothing too crazy, but it really is something that can be very, very powerful. And so I want you to write this down somewhere in a journal or on a sticky note or wherever you want to do it. I want you to write, I am becoming the woman who fill in the blank, right? Be specific. Maybe it's something like this. I'm becoming the woman who lifts weights and walks every day. Yeah. That's who you want to become, right? Or I'm becoming the woman who speaks kindly to herself, right? We all need more of that. Or I'm becoming a woman who fuels her body with intention. Whatever it is that you want to put there, I want you to take a few minutes and reflect. Whatever you choose, what does she do every day? That person who does that. How does she talk to herself? How does she act when things don't go perfectly? That's what you do and what you're going to practice this week. So write it in your journal, write it on a sticky note, put it somewhere that you can see it too, because I think that visual of seeing it again and again is going to help reinforce that and, help you make that shift in your mindset. This isn't like you're flipping a switch and suddenly you're going to overnight become somebody new. It's about slowly, lovingly shedding the old layers that don't deserve to be here anymore, and then stepping forward into her. That version of you that already is existing inside of you. Like we all have that in here somewhere, right? That's why you're here. That's why you're stepping forward and trying to make these changes. That is just waiting to become uncovered. And I promise you, you are already becoming her, even when it doesn't feel like it. So this week, just focus. What is the next right step? Show up like her, speak like her, care about yourself like her, like that person you're wanting to be. You're already on the right track. You've got this. I'm going to be here cheering you on. So is Coach Jody. We are looking forward to supporting you in more than ways than just your nutrition and your fitness. And you know, to show me that you actually saw the video, you're on board, will you drop a comment below the video and tell me what's one identity shift that you want to lean into this week? Or you can finish the sentence, I am becoming the woman who, fill in the blank, right? So let's claim it together. We're going to do this. We're going to make that shift and become the best version of yourself because you know you deserve it and you're here working for it. You just let her come through.